Welcome to episode 36. Yeah, I've done more. It is 5:15 p.m. Saturday the 6th of September 2025, and I've been stripping more of the car down. Can you see? So I'm doing bits today in between doing other stuff. So I've done a bit, come and done a bit of this, done a bit of other stuff, come and done a bit of this. So front wing off, front wheel arch, line it out, just finished doing that. Passenger seat out, carpet out, soundproofing out, ABS control module out, wiring loom out, brake pad wear sensors back out from underneath, rear wing off, rear tail light cluster off the wing, you know, that bit on that side, wheels off, jacked back up, stuff back on the roof. Yeah, this wing off, so we've got to do this wheel arch, but I'll do exactly the same as I did on the other side. Sill off, drill all the spot welds, well, clean up next, drill all the spot welds, B post off, A post off, cut the bottom of the B post, cut the bottom of the A post, cut the bottom of this wheel arch here, get the sill in, get the old sill off, get the new sill in, then do this bit, and then do the C post to that, because I've got to do this bit in there. So yeah, it's in some ways better and in some ways worse. So I mean, it's been patched here at this end, it's been patched here, it's obviously all rotten through here and here. Can you see? Here. It's had a patch on the bottom of the air post, big hole there. So inside of the air post, let's do it this way, turn my light round. That repair is just stuck on, it's just glued on. I mean, it's no good, is it? And then these are a problem, they're all corroded, all the terminals are corroded. So I'm going to have to figure out what I do with them. I'm going to have to re-terminate them, see if I can get the new spades to go inside and then re-terminate them. That'll be why the wing mirrors weren't working. So again, I'm going to have to do similar, repair the bottom of the inside of the air post down to the sill, same as the other side really, and then bulkhead when I do the other side. This section of the footwell, the front footwell, actually doesn't look as bad, but I've got to check all this soundproofing off and check under here. Same with this, I've got to get that off. But the floor to start with don't look as bad. But having said that, this lip here is worse because it was good on the other side. It's holed through here, so that all needs replacing. That on the transmission tunnel, probably, I bet you when I clean it up will go through. Bottom of the forward bit here will need replacing again, just the same as the other side. They'd hacked off the cover, or somebody had hacked off the cover that goes under here, so there was just a tiny little bit left there, so I'm going to have to try and find one of them. There's two up here, modules. So there's the original one, and then there's another one. So I don't know what they're for. And then we've got extra loom here and here. So again, don't know what they're for. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's probably alarm, but I can't quite get it out without undoing other stuff. No, it won't quite come out. Worry about that another day anyway, doesn't matter for now, because I'm just going to do the same as the other side. Sill, take this off. I need to take that off. Take that off, drill out all the spot welds, get the sill off, get the bottom of the air post off. Let's just come here, there, and then look at that on this section, the box section on the inner wing. It wasn't that bad on the other side, but anyway, I'm going to do inner wings and bulkhead, side panel, same as the other side. I've got a new one of these. This, unless that is bad under there, would repair, but I've got a new one. So yeah, so much for not doing anything. Right, tomorrow night I might start cleaning up and getting spot welds drilled out. That's the next job. I suppose no, next job's get the soundproofing off. Heat gun. Scrap metal bin that. I mean, fancy just gluing it on. Ridiculous, isn't it? Right, come back to you when I've done more. Oh, I know. I've had M6x16 bolts come. I checked the ones on this passenger door, M6x12, even though the parts catalogue says M6x16, and I've had another good second-hand one of them come with another screw, so I can use that for under the bonnet, clean that up. We'll be alright, won't we? So, right, I'll see you later. Afternoon. Right, we're back again. Sunday afternoon, the 7th, I believe it is. Yeah, Sunday the 7th of September. It's just gone 1 PM. Now, today I was meant to be out cycling, but I decided not to go. It was really windy in the night, so anyway, don't matter. Doing this instead, and I've been doing accounts and stuff in between doing this. So we've now changed a bit. So I've measured first, put a bit of masking tape on there with a point to mark where I've measured to there, 712 to the B post to just below the C post, catch, strike, catch, again from the bottom of that screw there on the B post across to the bottom of this hinge to there, and again 843 millimeters. I measured and I've taken photos of where all this lot was here. Set my jig up again for the front piece, got the front piece out, got these different bits and pieces out. You know, these are the brackets for holding the ECU in for the ABS, and then the relays one that didn't want to come out. It's a bit manky, I might have to fix that anyway. And then the rear bracket for the ECU for the ABS, and then we've been going round and we've cleared up. Let me put the light on. Can you see that there? The floor needs fixing. So yeah, all this section, if I can get you here, if I put the light underneath, will it make any difference? No, it won't. So all this needs cutting out here, and then I need to repair the lip here, and that needs fixing. So yeah, all this area here was hauled through. There's a strengthening piece under here because this is on top of the chassis rail, so it's very weak. It's going to go through there, so I need to fix that. Get the sill out first, fix that. Now, trouble is, I'm going to have to take the gearbox out. I was going to take the transmission box out anyway, but I'm going to have to do it, I think, to repair that properly, to grind the wheels ends, paint them, same on the other side. So somewhere I had a piece of steel come, 5mm steel. Oh, it's over here, hang on. So big chunk of 5mm plate, and then I'm going to make an adapter to take out the LT230. We'll get the gearbox out, and then that will allow me to access that properly and grind it all back and seam it and paint it and then underseal it. Same with the bit I've done on the other side. The join for the gearbox is about here, so we'll be alright with that, and we've been going around and marking spot welds and getting off seam sealer. Now here we've got spot welds, and then we've got a tag there, that's 30mm of stitch, 20mm of stitch. Let me get the light again, just because there's a shadow in there. There you go. So 20, 20, 20, 50. And then there's no spot welds down this bit, I don't think. There might be one in this corner somewhere around here. But there's one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Don't think there's one there. Then these along here, these here, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here, 6 here. I've not done those yet though. And then there's, is that 2? 2. So 2 this side, 2 that side. Right, so we're going to start drilling out. Thought I'd show you that. Right, come back to you when I've done a load of drilling. Right, it's 20 past 2. Time to go and do something else. Better do that cycling that I was going to do earlier, and a bit more accounts. So 2 more stitch welds, no, 1, 2, 3, 4 to get rid of at the front. Then we can do the A, B and C bits under the body mounts, get it all out. So I've now got all this done round here. Got that up, got all these drilled and popped around here. I know the light's not great. Around here, seat base one, the seat belt mounting inside of the B post, around there, all along here, all along here. This is all popped. Now I've just got stitch weld there. I'll measure these, write them down. So that looks like 30, that's 20, that's 20, that's 20. And then we'll be ready to start cutting. Just have to unpick the sort of outside of the posts here then first. So I'll clean this up and then unpick here. Same here, I'll clean and unpick to retain the curve for the lips both sides, and then we can start cutting. But not now. Time to go in now. That's a good job done. That's a lot of drilling done. I wasn't meant to be getting all this far, was I? But anyway, right, see you later. Right, still Sunday, about 5 PM, no, 6 PM. I came out about 5 PM, maybe just after, and I've just done another hour. So I've now drilled out and cut out the bottom of the B post, move my light there, so that's free. Chopped off the bottom of the wheel arch here, that's now free, near enough apart from a tiny little tag in there. Got the nut off the bottom of this body mount, but the bolt's stuck, so what I'll do is I'll get the reciprocating saw, cut through, and when I've got all that bit out, I'll chop the head off the bolt, and then I'll bash it out with the air chisel. The front, we're all free up here, so I've now undone these tag welds. This is all rotten here anyway. I've got a little bit here that I've just got to separate, and then the outside here is all chopped off, and yeah, repair on repair. So that's ready to come off. I've got this body mount out and I've got the bolt out. That's the top rubber and the top washer. So yeah, it just needs reciprocating, so maybe after work tomorrow. That's better, in it, that light. But yeah, time to go in, have a shower, have some food. Right, see you later in the week. At some point, maybe. Want to get this sill off. I've shown you that bit, haven't I? Yeah, right, onwards. Let's have a new blade. Bit blunt, that one. Blunt. Or do we open a new packet? Yeah, they're all a bit blunt, really. I've got some new ones. Let's try this one. If this doesn't work, we'll open the packet. Blunt bit. Let's have a new blade now. Just using up the old ones. New packet. Put it upside down. Turn the speed up. So now I can get at the body mount, you see. See if I can get that off. Doesn't matter, just cut it off. Right. Bash that up. Okay. Done another cut here. Should be able to clamp it off. Get it off the body mount. yeah, it's the front bit. Nearly. So just one tight here now. One little bit that I've got to do there, and that should come out now. I'm going to have to do it the other way. Body mount. That's the other piece. That was a pain, that. Some of the spot welds haven't drilled out particularly well round here. They'd still stayed attached. Right. Get at that body mount now. See if I can drift up the top of the bolt. I might just take the head off it first, I think. Let's see if I can take the head off. There we go. See if we can get the top off that bolt. It's free underneath. It's had side steps on it, that's what it is. So I've got the head off, got the top bush off. Just got to separate that bit in there from the rear of the wheel arch. Tried cutting it through with the demolition hacksaw, but it's just moving too much on that rubber bush, so I'm just going to get the angle grinder and cut that, and then we can get the rubber bush off, and then it just means getting that tube out. But I'll put some penetrating oil on it then and leave it till tomorrow. Hammer. Rubber bush off. Oh, it's come out of the... Right, now is that going to move? Do you know, I think I'm just going to do it the easy way. Cut across that now, and then we can get it out then. There we go, so that's just left me now with the little bit that's still in there, so I can drift that out. That will come out, no doubt. What I need to do is flatten off the underside, so I'm just going to sweep up again, and then we'll make it easier to hit with the chisel. There we go. That's that out. So that's all this. There we go. So that's all this left-hand sill off. So it is now 6:30. So done that in about a day, haven't I? 2 days maybe. Yeah. So next I can start cleaning up. I need to get the new sill down and start painting, clean up, put away. So the new sill in and out is up there ready. So I'll get them down, try them in. So I'll leave it at that for episode 36. So that's how to get an inner and outer rotten sill off a Range Rover Classic. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. See you in the next one.